This is the new Tecno Camon 20 Premier, and for the expected price that this is supposed to be going for, it's definitely going to be shaking some tables. It comes with a Dimensity 850 chipset, a 5000 mAh battery, a 108 megapixel sensor, amongst other stuff that I can't wait to share with you guys. This is my review. Let's get it. To begin with, for the price point, this is expected to be selling for less than 5,000 Ghana cedi. I'll update the prices in the description down below. Make sure you check that out. And if you check out similar devices in this price category, you're going to see this is a very good starting point. Now let me take you through what comes in the box if you decide to get this. You get a 12-month warranty card, a hard case with an almost transparent back, a 45 watts charger with a Type A connector port, a Type C earpiece, a USB cable for data and charging, and a SIM card ejector too. Then of course, the phone. And for my first impressions, I feel like this looks really cool, especially the all black color that's going on here. The rails around is made of ceramic, so it's the only glossy part that you're going to see. The same ceramic can be found around the camera cutout. On the right side, you find the volume rocker and the power button. At the bottom, you get a charging port, a speaker, a microphone, and a dual SIM card tray at the bottom. So when it comes to the design, I think Tecno did an amazing job, especially due to the fact that this time around we get an IP rating for this guy. This is IP53 dust and water resistance, which means if you find yourself in light rains or showers, this is actually going to be okay. So I really like it. So overall, I'm going to give Tecno an 8/10 for the design. I really like the design and how simple it feels. Now let's talk about the screen. Tecno put in a 6.67-inch Full HD panel. It also has 120Hz refresh rate. It's an AMOLED panel with a 360Hz touch sampling rate. You also get a punch hole camera at the top and a very minimal bezel all around it. This makes it very immersive when you're watching content, and I really like it. Having very small bezels all around the device makes it look and feel very premium. And it's almost symmetrical too. The bottom is not so big, the top is not so big either. So the bezels all around this device is very minimal. I really appreciate that. The colors on this panel is very good. It's an AMOLED implementation, so you know that is actually going to be great. It comes with the option to choose between two color styles in the settings. You get a bright color and the original color. You'll be tempted to switch to the bright colors, but I recommend you leave it on the original because it looks true to life and looks just like content that you're consuming was expected to look like. The 120Hz refresh rate makes this display very smooth and very responsive too, so I really like it. It has a very good viewing angle and gets bright enough to use outdoor. You also get an in-display fingerprint sensor, and if you've been following me for a while, you know I don't really like in-display fingerprint sensors, but the implementation here was really cool and actually very fast. As you can see, it makes it very easy to get into my device, and it's accurate too. See, it doesn't waste any time at all. So I really like the implementation of the fingerprint sensor on this one. And we also get a stereo speaker setup for an amazing surround effect when you're consuming content on here. Tecno also implemented an always on display on here. I'm like, yo, Tecno is doing the most this time around. Having an always on display makes it very easy to see the time without having to unlock your phone anytime. So I really like it. And you can easily see if you have any notifications, your battery health and everything on your device. Nice job, Tecno. And when it comes to performance, this comes with Android 13, iOS version 13, the Dimensity 850 chipset, which is a 6nm chipset, 8GB of RAM, which can be boosted up to 16 using memory fusion, and this has 512 for the storage. And I can tell you performance has been stellar. Opening, closing apps, this is really cool. I think this having a 120Hz display makes the device feel very smooth with everything that you throw at it. I also tried some gaming on here, and my Call of Duty lovers, I'm going to tell you, this was actually very cool too. You get to play a game at max frame rates, and the device doesn't heat up at all when you are playing games on this. I think the leather back has something to do with that. It still comes with a few apps installed, unfortunately, but you can uninstall most of them if you don't like it. And I didn't get any annoying ads on this one, so that was really cool. Tecno is actually going to the clean route with minimal bloatware, so I'm really digging that aspect of what Tecno is doing too. iOS version 13 has been cleaned up. The interface looks very simple and very clean. We don't have a lot going for it. Still has a couple of tweaks in there going for it, so I really like it. So if you like iOS, you're definitely going to appreciate the installation we have here. Now, let's talk about the cameras, which is definitely my favorite feature of this device. This comes with a 50 megapixel main sensor and a 108 ultra wide sensor, and also a 2 megapixel depth sensor and a laser focus. At the front side, we have a 32 megapixel for the selfie camera, and Tecno incorporated their new sensor shift technology, which is literally going to move the lens to compensate for any shakes that you have when you're recording video, and it does an amazing job at that. The pictures turn out really cool. I was very impressed when it comes to the dynamic range. The dynamic range and the colors are very amazing, especially due to the fact that what you have on the main sensor and what you have on the ultra wide don't look different when it comes to colors. That is actually very, very impressive. The dynamic range found on most of these pictures were very cool, and also the portrait found on this guy. Even my dad saw the pictures and he was like, wow, is that a Tecno device? Yes, this is actually a Tecno device. The portraits that came out of this was very, very cool. I really like them. And for the videos, this is where the sensor shift technology works. When you're shooting in 4K 30 FPS, you're not going to get that. When you turn the stabilization on, it's going to reduce to 1080, but the quality didn't really degrade so much, so I don't have any issues with that. Also, I did check out the dual camera that is actually found on this, and this is how it looked like. Okay, so this is me trying the dual video. Okay, so you can switch. Oh, pretty cool. Okay, not bad. Night mode pictures also turned out great. Let me know what you think about the camera system in the comment section down below. I really enjoyed using these cameras coming from a Tecno device. Now to the batteries. This comes with a 5000 mAh battery found in here and comes with a 45 watts charger inside the box. Whilst doing my charging test, this actually took 1 hour and about 15 minutes to fully charge from 0 to 100, or from 5 to 100. So that is really cool. And you can literally get more than half of the battery percentage in about 30 minutes of charge. So that was really cool. And for a 5000 mAh battery, it was very easy for me to use it throughout the day. But if you found yourself taking a lot of videos like I did, if you push your device too much in a day, you're definitely going to charge your phone again. But if you use it normally for social media or regular phone usage, it's definitely easily going to take you throughout the day. Tecno also released the Camon 20, the Camon 20 Pro. These are also available on the market. You can actually pick one up right now. I'm also going to put the prices in the description so you can check it out. But all in all, what do I think about the new Tecno Camon 20 Premier? When it comes to the design and build, I really like it. I like how premium it feels in the hand. When it comes to the screen, a 120 Hz display, 6.6 inches display, in-display sensor, the AOD, the always on display, is what makes me actually really excited. The performance was actually stellar, almost flagship performance, and the cameras, I really like the portraits, and also the ultra wide that was found on these. They look very clean. To be honest, I don't know what I hate about this. If I have to nitpick, it would definitely be the fact that I wish all the bloatware on this was gone. Let me know what you guys think about this phone in the comment section down below. And as usual, I'm always spending time with you. Subscribe if you're new to this channel, and I'll see you in my next upload. Peace. I'm out.